This trade is distinctly for one reason, to get rid of Brandon Nimmo. That's what this trade is about. This trade is about getting Brandon Nimmo off the team. Marcus Semien, in return, a straight-up swap for the Texas Ranger second baseman, who is clearly declining offensively. The last 2 years of his career here, he's had an OPS below 700. Offensively declining. The Mets got worse offensively right now. In fact, I would venture to say the Mets got worse today. There is no doubt about it. I think the Mets currently today are a worse baseball team than they were before this trade. And I do think that's worth pointing out before we get to everything on why this trade was made. Because the amount of people who told me I can't look at the trade for the trade is kind of bothering me. Because I understand why the trade was made, and we'll get to all the different elements of it. And in many ways, it opens them up to a lot more possibilities. And I've been open about the idea of changing the core of this team. I've mentioned it. I've talked about the idea of moving on from Brandon Nimmo if you could find a trade partner for his contract. Talked about it. Was willing to do it. Talked about how I wouldn't be surprised if they don't bring back Pete after this contract. I feel differently. But I wouldn't be surprised, after this trade rather, I wouldn't be surprised if they move on from Pete. Something's got to change because this team and this core has not got the job done most of the time. The outlier is 2 years ago when they went to the NLCS. Outside of that, this team fails. Plain and simple, this group has failed. And I'm open to changing things. And this clearly is the beginning of that.